The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the chord of carriage. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Apologies, we're late today. I was just about to go on a live stream and I got called out to our factory. Sorry about that. Seems the access control system wouldn't unlock. So, anyway. Alright then, so what are we doing today? Let's have a look. So all we're going to do is carry on. A bit more of the same. So let's get on with it. So I had a look for new versions of SketchUp. And apparently this one is the last one they did. And they've removed it from their download site in about 2020. How about 2019? And it's all gone commercial apart from an online version that hasn't got the same tool set, so we don't want to go down that route, so we're stuck on this one unless we move to something else. Unless the people at FreeCAD, if they maybe they've already done it, if they catch up. I tried it last year, I couldn't really get on with it. Maybe I'll give it another try. Anyway, so we're where we are with this one. Who would have thought this tool, that this was shared, SketchUp was shared all over the place on Mac and PC, just to everyone was using it for free, and the company bought it up, made it commercial, made it a subscription based, and they've spoilt the whole thing. It should have gone open source at the time. You know, the community should have bought it. Open source wasn't really, it wasn't as big as it was back then, as it is now. Anyway, right. So, I'm streaming. Okay, let me just check audio. Open source wasn't really, it wasn't. Yeah, it looks okay. Right, so and at the last time I did a few more fixings around the back, and they started to do. I needed to fix the front panel to the base and the rear panel to the base. So I've gone ahead and split them onto different levels. They're about 400mm apart. So we've got different things. We've got lid there, the drive, PS3 drives and PSU shelf there, and we've got a base, front and back panel, and they're basically bolted together, so they become one. That becomes one, even though it's built out of 4 different pieces, the back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pieces, 7 if you include the angle. So yeah, and the base has got 4 different pieces, panels, but in 2 layers, and the drop-in lid has got 4 pieces in 2 different layers. The drive shelf has got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I got the hiccups, excuse me. Right. Yeah, so we'll do it like that. We'll put it all back together in a bit. So I came up with an idea. I may have seen it at IKEA, I'm not sure. So because we've got 2 layers. Now we couldn't have done this if we'd have had a single 12mm layer. So we've got 6mm and 6mm. So if we had a 12mm piece of polycarbonate, we couldn't have done what we've done here. So what I've done is I've made it a 10mm square cut out so far in, and big enough to put a nut in. I've got to model the nut, and I'm going to use M4. I don't know if M4 is enough. Probably could go to M6. So I've made a 4mm channel, so it will take a 4mm thread from the front and drop a nut in. There's probably enough room to put a M6 and an M6 nut. But anyway, and I thought I might be able to get away with 2, one there and one over here. The same with the back, but I'm not altogether sure now. I've still got a lot of noise coming over on HF, so it's almost like somebody's got something arcing up like a welder every now and again. Anyway. Yeah, it's just like somebody's welder. Strange. Anyway, right. So we've got this idea, so we could put the bolt and the nut in to make it look right. And the only thing is we have to come out the front. Now, aesthetically, we've already compromised a bit here with these fixings countersunk into there. We've got 6 of them. So basically, the only thing going to hold this sandwich, this front bit to the plate, is 1, 2. I don't think that's enough. It's probably not enough. So I think we should at least go 3. Probably 3. I think we should do it. Well, it does mean if you want to take the front off, you've only got to undo 3 things. I don't know if 3 is enough. I don't know. Honestly, if you go bigger thread, that's an M4 pin, machine screw, and a nut. And we route out each side of the plastic, and we drop a nut in. Now, I don't know if I need to come all the way through with this one, because we could drop the nut in, because at the minute if you drop the nut in it'll fall straight through while you're trying to put the screw in. So it'd be nice if the nut would just sit on its flat in there, and nice tight fit, and it wouldn't really go far, so even if this fell out you haven't got to start fiddling around, because that'll be under the motherboard, where you can't get at it. That's okay for when nothing's fitted. So I'm going to have to work that bit out. So really we could do with knowing the size of the nut. So I'd have to do that. So the force tightens up, this tightens up against that, so it pulls together basically. So I've not seen it in plastic, I see just don't know, coming up with it. Must have seen it somewhere done. IKEA stuff, similar kind of stuff, isn't it? Right, so might be nice if it was lined up with this, but I can't really have that. Well, I suppose I could. It doesn't really have to. Yeah, because you've got plastic all the way around, so you've got strength. If I was to bring it over to the corner here and just mill around it and have the nut in, you'll be pushing that bit and pressure might crack it off. So you can't you mustn't over tighten it. Right, not to over tighten. So unless I build one, I don't really know what to expect. So rather than build it and find out I need to put more in, I'd rather just put more in to start with. I think 4. The problem is we've got. The problem I can see, we're going to see 4 more screws. We haven't got symmetry, so. And just a thought while we're going there, because I was gonna the sides. The lid is just sits in under gravity. The sides, I was gonna do just drill straight through, mill out that and drill in and put a self-tapping screw. But if I can get away with the same idea again, so from the side you'll see the screws. So is it possible to do the same? No, you won't be able to do it this side. See that? There's nothing to screw to this side apart from the end of this at the minute. So let's take the sides off. So there's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move along, please. Yeah. So yeah, there's not a lot here. No room for that kind of idea. And to tell you the truth, there's no room for a screw either, really. So, I'm going to have to think about that bit at the back there. That's going to have to be thought of. And we've got the same. Do we have the same issue this side? Well, I could see we could probably. Yeah, this top bit. That screws there, so we could mill out a channel, put a screw through and put a nut on the back, but then we've got the full-size Zorro cards and your nuts might get in the way of them, or maybe not. No, it won't, but it might get in the way of putting a card in. Or you might have enough clearance between there for a nut. So I think if I go M4 rather than M6. M4 is smaller slot and the nut doesn't occupy as much space. So these are M3. Or do we go M3? I think M3 is probably a little bit too small. Right. Okay. So whatever we do, we've got to be able to still do it. So if we have one in the middle, that's going to be in the way there. So we don't want as many fixings. Don't know. See, yeah, we've only got the front connected here. So one piece of plastic connected. And if you clip the front. Mind you, when that's dropped in, that gives it strength anyway. I don't know. It's one of those that you've got to build it to see it, and make, work it out. So I've gone away from self-drilling a pilot hole through using the side hole in the side ready as a guide and just drill through. Ideally we don't do anything manual really. Don't want any kind of manual after the milling on the CNC. It's not a good idea. So let's go back to how they've done it. They basically slide the front and the sides over. It's slide over. Anyway, it's a design, and it's work in progress basically. So it's a work in progress, which means we have to do what we have to do. So I've only got one piece to screw into here. Yeah, so one piece to screw into, so the screw will have to go in, and it'll probably look ugly. If you've got a screw from the sides going through. So it'll have to go through there into there. So let's see if we can come up with a different idea. What about... No, we can't mill out the lid. So once the lid's on... Oh, the lid's there, it's just up in the air, isn't it? But the lid is still there, yeah. Okay. In fact, I'll put the lid back down a minute. Let's put the lid back down. Come on, you can do it. Doesn't know what I'm trying to do. 800. So the lid's back where it's supposed to be. Now I was thinking, now the lid needs to come on and off. Wouldn't it be nice if the lid, when you take it off, the sides just pull away? So the lid holds the sides on. How would that be possible? Yeah, so we could dovetail it. Could dovetail it, and so the lid holds the side on. So this panel that's... Yeah, so we've got a panel going across and one going up. So if we have a peg up there and then hollow out... So extend this peg and hollow this out. Yeah, it's already on the end though, isn't it? So the peg would have to go... So the lid would have to stick up. Just trying to think. Brainstorming again here. So the lid sits on, and it's got that attached to it. Right, so so if we route out an area here, a square, so the lid that sits on, and this bit just sticks out halfway into this. It holds the side on, so once you take the lid off, do the sides fall off? And they need to be fastened somewhere. So we've just got a single 6mm to get a fixing. It's not a whole lot to get a fixing in. Here we can put one of our locking mechanisms if we need it. Like that. We can do that there. or we just go with a single screw. Single screw into there. That means we manually got to. Yeah, it's getting complicated, but we might have to just put some screws. But screws into the plastic are great. They're great as long as you don't have to keep on doing it. But the idea of this is to be undone and back, open, close, so that the thread in the polycarbonate will soon be ruined. If we drill and tap the polycarbonate, it'll soon be ruined. Not so much if you don't over tighten it. There shouldn't be any need to tighten it too much. So, is there a better way? So we drop the lid on. So the sides, we've got the side here. So it needs to keep the lid on, but then we take the lid off. We don't want this side to fall off. Yeah. Or you take the lid off, or you attach the sides to the lid beforehand, and it's basically a shape like that, a U shape, like it is now. And then when you put it on, you slide it on, it sits on the top, drops into the rebates, and you need something for this bottoms to slide into. What have we got there? What's on 20 meters? Nothing. Yeah, we'll just turn that off. There's never nothing on HF this time of night, not a lot. So, say if we attach the only thing is you've got to attach the sides to the lid somehow. And you've got to... Oh, I suppose we could do the same we're doing at the front. Put a countersunk and a fixing down into to grab, similar to that one there. Same in the side maybe. And the only trouble is that one is that one's made so you see a hole for the side. We don't want to see a hole. But what about if we encapsulate the nut as we sandwich these together? You put your nut in and they're routed out, and then you just put your thread through. So the nut can't move, and you see the nut through that's clear, but would it look ugly though? Imagine it if it would look ugly. But if you put a vinyl wrap on, it doesn't matter. It's got to be able to be bolted together, so you could certainly bolt the lid. We said the lid was just going to be removable, gravity held. So, just thinking. So anyway, it's possible to join the lid to the sides, easy enough. So you have two fixings down here. Yeah, there could be one there and one there. And they're countersunk, so they drop into the top. And the bot, you could do the same both sides. Yeah, we could do the same both sides. And then the other thing is, so we could do the same both sides. Now, then how do we fasten the sides to there? So that one could also, this one could have a lock-in mechanism, a screw. The only thing we can't account for is the back. So the back and the side, yeah, so joining them two. We don't have enough material with this slot. We don't have enough width or anything to do it. So what we'd have to do then, I'll tell you what. Probably what we'd do, because all the screw at the side needs to do is just hold it neatly against it. Yeah. yeah, so we wouldn't have to attach the top. If that dropped in, and put the 2 screws in, so that it's one piece fastened. Fasten that style either side, and this side, the back. Tell you what, there, then just a screw and a screw. So you undo this 4 screws, 2 each side, pull the whole thing up and off. Now the only thing is the back plate. What holds this back plate from flexing like that? So we've got the drive shelf, power supply and drive shelf. That just sits in there, so it doesn't give any strength. It gives a bit of stability, but no one way, but gives it some structure, stops it wobbling. So does it matter when the lid is off that it's a little bit more flimsy? Because the weight of the monitor, once that lid's on, it'll hold it together. Because you fasten there, and there. Now the only thing is the back plate. So the back plate is, once the lid's on, it's touching this rebated bit. So how do we give? And if cards are in, if you got your full-size Zorro cards, they're holding it down anyway, so you can't really move. But that's no way to go forward. There might not be any Zorro cards in there. I know on the real one they have a bar from here going across. They have a bar just to stop it swaying out in the middle, I think. So the other option is to do, we can have the big anchors at the bottom, and the top would have to literally, would it go into the lid? Don't really want to screw into the lid, so, and the sides are on. So is there any way to fasten, have the lid? Yeah. So we need something on the lid, a rebate that sticks out, that encompasses the back lip, that holds it against the rebated section there. So that means the lid would have to stick out further than the back of the panel. But then you'd have to, yeah, it wouldn't be good. You'd have to drop it over, and you'd have a milky area where you've milled, so it look bad. So what is the other option? Is there any other option? Just a screw. We said we could put one this side. Yeah, so we could screw into that there. But that screws into the lid, so you want the lid removable easy. So is it purely these anchors? Don't know what they call these. Maybe if I put enough in, 4 of them maybe. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at the front. It'll hold it in place maybe. And 4 of them. I think we'll need 4. But then it will do that, but then you've got the weight of the monitor on top pushing down. I mean, physically it's strong enough. You've got these sharing the load. I've just thought of something. No. Right. So we've got these that stick up here. 4 of them. We've got 1, 2. Let's just get rid of the lid a minute. So we've got these things that could be brought up. They could be extended. Yeah, so we've got one there, we've got one there we can bring up. And the lid sits over top of the whole thing, yeah. So we've got one there and there, so we could mill out a pocket, extend these up. Let's just have a look at that now. So the lid would be a bit weird. Let's just right, let's go like this. So let's just do one of these. So we'll go up 12 mil, or just 6 mil. No, 12 mil it would have to be. So we've got 12 mil like that. Then we put the come out of there. So that's sort of sticking up like that. And we drop the lid on. And the lid would have to have a pocket milled out here. Now you can either come straight through, which should have this rough bit showing. Tell you what we'll do. We won't do that. Let's move the lid. Let's drop this down 3 mil. So we're only going to come up 3 mil. So then the lid would have to have a pocket, a 3 mil pocket in the same place. Let's try that. So let's move the lid a minute. Grab the geometry of this. Alright, copy it. Come out of there. Put the lid back. Go into the lid. Is that the lid? No. That's the lid. And paste it in place. And we'd have to... Can we do that? Not sure if we can do that. No, we can't do that there. Oh, we've crashed. Oh, God. Oh, we crashed, so I've got to wait for that to crash.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
They can't afford a carriage.
Afford the carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Let's have a beep. Some of these beep tunes are annoying, so I've got to get rid of the ones that are annoying. Yeah, so we're just crashing at the minute. So we're going to wait for it to crash so that we can load it up again. So I think maybe we'll have to try some other 3D tools. I did have FreeCAD on here. Anyway, I think I got rid of it. Yeah, I've had to reinstall my computer, so it's all gone. Alright, so it's still crashing. Oh, there we go. That's what happens, that's what you get on the screen, a bug splat. Counting error needs to close, yeah. View report detail, what does it say? Right, so wish to, it doesn't tell you nothing. Right, okay, let's run it again. Oh la 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 la. Daisy, Daisy.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too.
Right, so we've got a thing back again. You're really supposed to make sure everything's there before you start working again, really. So we've got our 3 mil into there. Right, so what I need to do is enable 3D. Grab Right. And then go up 3mm. Now it depends, am I on the lid or am I, no I'm not on the lid. Undo push pull, I'm in the wrong one. So I want the lid, and it needs to be, actually that's already the base there, didn't need to go that high, did it? Right, let's hide the lid, I've gone wrong there. So move the lid. So what have we got sticking up? Yeah, we didn't need to stick that. So we only need to go up. Hang on, where's the lid? Show me the lid. So the lid's already sticking, yeah, so... but that's too close. So it needs to go up through both plastics to get to the top plastic. Oh, what's that doing? Oh. Oh, I see, because we did... yeah, it's not... It's... Yeah, got it. Right, I'm talking crazy again. Right. So that goes up, and it's got to go through 2 lots of plastic. Do I really want to mill 2 lots of plastic? Not really. Can I not get away with 1? Can't, can I? It's got to come through the bottom piece, and then the top piece. So how can I do that? Don't really. The more you mill, the worse it gets. The more tidying up you got to do. Cutting that there, you got to go around and trim it, trim the excess. Unless you're laser cutting it, of course. Right, so take the lid off. Go into that. Let's take it down. 3mm. Alright, we're back where we started, isn't it? Not quite. Right, I'll tell you what then. Yeah, let me just have a look. So there's no advantage. No advantage of having this all the way up. So why not have that down 6mm and bring the whole thing back? Yeah, is there anything in the way? Yeah, that's pretty close there to the 6mm. Let's have a look. So we've got that there. Let's just drop the whole thing down. So it would need to go 6mm. So we drop the whole thing down 6mm. Okay, so we dropped it down 6mm. And I might as well put that back where it was for now. So that needs to go down to sort of there, I think. Right, so we're back to there. Yeah. We've got a bit of bracket sticking up there, see that? I didn't notice that actually. Oh yeah, because we were higher. But that might still have been in the way, so I'll put the lid back on. So, yeah, hang on. Yeah, it would have still stuck into the lid, that would have, yeah, that's a good job. Well, what's different now? What's different? Yeah, so we'd have brought that out to there. We can always route out a bit if we need to. So the lid sits flush. So that would have been up there, but it would have been still in the way of the inner plastic. So let's just go with this idea. Right, let's just bring that out. What am I bringing out there? No. Right, so we've got... Let's get rid of this X-ray bit. Come out. So we've got to get hold of that. Right, there it is. So we bring that out 6mm. So we're now flush. Now we seem to have something here to get rid of. Right, so we got rid of that. What am I doing? That's not the right thing. Right, so we're flush at the back. And we've got a problem there. Alright, what's going on his phone? What? Right, so get back to it. So we've brought that flush with there, and the reason is we're trying to fasten the back to the lid to give stability, but we only need it when we've got the lid on for the monitor. So we could do with these posts sticking up into the back. You could do with them. So we still want the ability to drop it off. So what do we do then? So yeah, it hasn't compromised it too much. We've got to do what we've got to do at the end of the day, haven't we? And it gives it some strength. So let's hide the lid. So we haven't got double the ones here. So what we'll do is we'll grab this one and we'll take it up. We don't want to go all the way up, just enough. So we're going to go up 3mm. 3mm should be enough. So we're sticking up 3mm. That's okay. And there just happens to be an anchor point right there for strength. Oh, we've got 3mm. Is that 3mm? What's this one doing? No, is that? Don't know what that's doing. What's that doing? I don't quite know what that's doing. Sat there, rogue. 3mm. Right. So we've got the two prongs. I'm liking that. Oh, we need to do the same here, but just on this one. But I'm not sure if these are unique. So I have to make this one unique. So we've got 2 lots of milling. It's okay. We have to, if we have to mill more, we have to mill more. Simple. Three mil. So we've got that there. Yeah, okay, that's all lining up. One over here, which is very close to the edge. That's okay. Another 3mm. So we've got 3mm plastic left, and we mill it 50%. And what that does, Just allows it to sit in there. So it sits in. And put your lid on. So the lid we need to... So that will sit in there if we mill out that bit. Yeah, and we can mill out that bit there. And there and there. So that'll hold the back still when the lid's on. And the monitor's off by definition of the lid being off. Okay, so there's our fixing, gravity fixing that holds the back. No need for any fixings or screws. I'm liking that. So what I need to do, I'll do the lid now. Let's do the lid in the right place. Oh, we've still got what we got going on here. Yeah. Right, so let's do that. All we got to do is grab hold of, hide the lid a minute, grab hold of this one, copy the geometry, copy. Can I get more of it? Let's have a look. Yeah, I can do 2 at a time. So copy, come out of there, get the lid back on. Go into the bottom piece of the lid. Let's hide the sides a minute, so we can get the bit we want, and paste it in place. So we've got that, and if we go ahead and lose the back plate, back shelf and back plate, we can then go ahead and push those in. Actually, these don't need to be pushed in. That's even better. They can go straight through. Yeah, because we'll just mill it straight through and we'll have a milky area because we've got the cover on the top stopping it. That's getting even better, this is. Now the problem is we've got them in the wrong place, so I need to go in at an X-ray. I need to pull these down 3 mil, right, and once they're there I need to push them up . Right, so we've got them there, ready in place. I'm liking this now, this is making a lot of sense. A lot of sense that's making. Because you've still got your smooth top cover. It's great having laminated. It was a master stroke, that was. Alrighty then. So, also, yeah, we need stability on the front. So maybe we can do something similar. Let's go ahead and do the next 2. So let's just hide the lid a minute. Bring back the back plate and back shelf. So we need to grab hold of these two. Yeah, I'm glad I've put them there actually. Excuse me. Bring back the lid. I need to grab that one, the bottom piece. Paste in place. Let's lose the back shelf and the back plate. Right, we need to, we're in X-ray mode I think. Oh wait, yeah. So I need to bring them down first by 3mm. Then I can push them up to the top and again. Okay, so we can come out. And we've got our holes where we want them. Our receptacles for our stays, which are that and that. So they sit in there. Oh, they're only going 3mm. They could actually go more than 3mm. Although, so we've got a cavity in there. I'll leave it at 3mm for now. It could go more. Could go more. If we go more, and it's, yeah. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll make them the right size. So move the lid a minute. Let's just make them the right size. Because before we weren't going to go all the way through. We were only going to go halfway. So we can do. Oops, no. I've got to select that. Okay, so what have we got there? So have we got 6mm? Yeah. So come out of that one and do the same with this one. Okay, so we've got that now. So now we can cut out our pockets, and we put the lid on. We also need a groove here. That's quite close to the top. Is there no other way of doing this? Let's have a look. Put the lid on. Is there? No, it's not the outside one that's a problem. It's on the inside. So it's the lid was always going to be there. Yeah, the lid was always going to be there, so that was always going to be a problem. So what we need is a bit of a milling out into this bottom piece. Actually, that one mills out all the way through, so we could have just as well, yeah, just mill out the whole thing. And it's just one piece, so I could just go from there to there, and then it'll give you the inset for these two as well. We could do that. I'm close to the edge, but we've still got a bit of meat there, so it should be alright. Right, we seem to have something going on here. So let's just sort that out. Oh, is that in the lid? Oh, that's alright, because that's the lid where the lid's cut out. Yeah, that's fine. So the back has got stability. So it begs the question, can the same thing be done down here? So that same thing could be done down here. Let's see if let's just do a scan a minute. Let's see if there's anyone having a chat. Yeah, so the same thing.
anybody would have known, but you find out years later what was true, but they just wouldn't present it as that as an option or whatever. And if you did mention stuff like that on Facebook,
Yeah.
then I was from Big Tech. They were shutting me. I got banned, and it was months at a time.
So these could be
For one
brought
thing,
out.
if you said
Yeah.
if Obama said something and it was not true, and you basically pointed it out, then you were banned or shut down for a couple days, and then if you did it like 2-3 more times, and then they shut you down for about a month. But I was all over that. Yeah, it's good to have a little bit of common sense back, and they can say what you want. But anyways, I'm kind of long-winded here today, Terry. I just wanted to say hello. It's been a while since I did. So, anyways, I wish you 73s. You're sounding good down here, over here in the Gulf of America. I'm going to go clear. This is KO4, Oscar India Bravo, down here on the Gulf Coast of Florida, in the Gulf of America, going clear and standing by.
So, begs the question, can the same thing be done here?
Oscar 4, Oscar India Bravo. Excuse me. G0 from Florida. Yeah, Prime Business Day, Jerry. Yeah, it's all bad news, isn't it?
Yeah, so you could equal that out and then put that up into the lid. Yeah.
They make things worse. A lot of people, they fight for the country. Lose their legs, lose their arm. They come back, they got nowhere to live. They're shut down the road. How bizarre is that? It's the same as the States over there. When I was looking at Trump on one of them, and he was getting one of the...
Right. Ooh, yeah, what's going on?
But he got him back on his feet again. But, don't know what you...
Let's get back onto the call, Frank, and so...
Total length of the antenna is 18 foot. It recommends using either RG213 or P8 coax, and an external ATU. Well, that's an interesting one because the 9.5.
Anyway, right.
Speech is still very complicated.
So,
music is simpler.
So we've done the lid. We've done the back lid. So we've got the back lid in set, so that will hold the back up, right? And there's because we've got two lids, we'll see a gap down there, but that's because we're sandwiched together to give it strength. That'll hold that back on. So the side, the front, what holds the front still? Probably nothing. Does it need to be held still? Yeah, because the weight of the lid pushing down. So we need to do something with the front now. So let's have a quick look. So we've got at the front, we've got all this stuff. So we've got the prongs there. That one could be brought up into the plastic, so that's a possibility. So let's do that one first. So take the lid off a minute. We can use that there. No, I haven't took the lid off. That was the sides. So now we want this one. I want that, that and that as a copy. And we want the lid back. Then we want to go into the second panel of the lid. It's not easy. Let's take the sides off. Oh no, there is no second panel. It's the first. It's the top panel. That's a shame. That means we'll have prongs sticking out. Yeah, we don't want that. So we're gonna have to alter that somehow. Right. So we really need that piece of the lid. Am I still in X-ray mode? Yeah. So we need this to go all the way over. But it won't because it's fastening onto that. Unless, yeah, so on the back they're actually lower. See that? The fixings are lower, so we probably need to lower this. Lower these fixings. Yeah, so we can utilise. We could do it. Yeah, we could lower it a bit. Or ideally, we don't want the fixings coming through the front, but you've got to have it attached somehow. This could send a person insane. Yeah. Especially if talking to yourself. Right, okay. So we move all that down. Oh no, that space has got to stay there, isn't it? Although it could be turned sideways. That's your drive rack and everything. Yeah, so it could be lowered and turned sideways. Then what would it do over here? That can't be turned sideways and lowered because it's where it is. So then we haven't got a prong that sticks up there. We could make one though. We could mill it out, so you know. Yeah, so that could get 2 out of that one. And have one over here, so 3 holding the front. But do we want to turn that on its side? Not particularly, but yeah. Right. Yeah, so the lid needs to go on and make it all stable for putting a monitor on. Yeah, and then yeah, and I don't want that coming out the top. So it needs to be in that bit there. So the only way to get that right over here to the front is to drop these down a bit. Okay, to that end, let's do that then. Let's drop them down a bit now. That has to go there, that has no choice. That one was there for symmetry, but if we drop it down a bit, how far do we have to drop it down by? Well, it stays there, then you have to drop it down by at least that amount. At least 6 mil. Okay, let's just drop it down by 6 mil, see what happens. So we grab hold of that and we drop it down by 6 mil. So we're down 6 mil. Is that going to allow the lid plastic to come out? So we can then drop that one down. Is that enough? No, the washer will be in the way. So it needs to go down at least another Yeah, so it needs to go down, what, say another, at least another 6mm maybe. Right, okay. At least another 6mm. Which we're out the way now, but aesthetically, what does it look like? Not so good. But we want to just build it, don't we? We want to build it. So let's just do to that end. Let's go into here. Have we got everything we need? Not sure. Looks like it, yeah. So we go down 12mm. So we're down 12mm. That's where we're going to be. So we're 12mm down. Fixing there. Fixing has to be wherever the fixing has to be. I got the sides going on. Right, so okay. So we need to go into each one of these now and drop it down. So hide the lid a minute. Go into that one and grab that. Yeah, and drop it down by 12mm. That's okay, that was relatively painless. And to go into this one and drop it down by 12mm, relatively painless. And then we go, now this one, can't drop that down by 12mm. So that's going to go there with it. So let's drop it down 12mm first. Now we know it's going to be sticking out into the drive bay. Oh no, it actually isn't. That's fine, it can stay there. Yeah, it can stay right where it is. Right, so we're sorted there. Now we need to drop. I need to drop this one by 6mm. And that'll allow us to bring our plastic off our lid. I suppose we got to do them too as well. While we're here. Yeah, let's do them too as well. Go around the other side for these. So we know we want, let's just do them two out of the way. Needs to go down 12mm, and that one needs to go down 12mm. Alright, so we've done them two. Okay, now we might as well do the plastic. Make sure we haven't got nothing else. No, we haven't got nothing else. We could probably just do that at the same time. Go down 12mm. Okay, have we messed it up? Don't think we have. So that's the plastic sorted. Yeah. And the bolts. Right, then we can drop this one by 12mm. Oh, we've crashed. Bugger. Bugger. Right, this is no good. Keep crashing.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
That is the question.
It's more nobler in the sword than the mind. I don't know.
The art of
The art
computer
of
graphics is only in its infancy.
Of course it is. Keeps crashing. Oh. Anyway, we got the idea. Just wondering how many times it can keep crashing if it can maintain the file. What I'll do is I'll do a backup in a minute. When it go back in, I'll check it, do a backup. I'll keep a backup, but keep a backup because a lot's going on with mods. I'd hate to have to do them all again. Nothing worse than having to do it again because you've lost the file or something. It's a big file, a lot of work gone into this. We're on number 14. It's on average about 3 hours. 14 times 3, whatever that is. 3 14s. 28, 36 is it? Something like that. Anyway, no, 32 is it? Don't know. Right, it's finally crashed. So let's get it back again. I wonder if the new one still crashes. Can't do, can it? Surely they'd stop that crashing by now. Right. Okay, so we were okay until we try to move this, which we didn't like at all. 12 mil, that's where it needs to go. Now we need to go into this and grab what we can here. Make sure, can we grab, oh, we don't seem to have them over that end. I probably forgot to put them in there. So that needs to come down 12 mil. Yeah, we haven't got any there. We'll have to put them in. Okay, so we've got them out of the way. So we need to introduce some holes into this one. Otherwise, when we mill it out, we'll be a bit lost. A bit lost, to say the least. Can't get it. Right. Copy. Come out, you bugger. Right, so go into this one. Paste in place. Move the front away. I need to go forward, whatever that is. Is that right? Yeah. And we need to push it to there. Is that right? Yeah. So we've got our hole. Then we need to come out of there, go into there and grab, go into there, no, not into that one, into this one. I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, right, so we go into this one and grab hold of that, copy it, come out and go into this one, paste it in place, and we've got to move it forward 6 mil. 6 mil. And then we've got to articulate around it, try to push it through to there. That should have hopefully done the trick. Hopefully that's done the trick. Won't know until we move this out of the way. So move it out of the way, 100 mil. And what have we got? I've got something strange. I think we've gone too far. So let's get... No. What have we got? Don't know what we've got there. Okay, we've got something extra. Oh, no, we must have pushed it right through too far. Undo close, undo erase. So I need to... Which one have we got? Yeah, we got the right one. We need to go back to there, basically. Okay, so we've got both holes. And we can put our pin back wherever we sent it from. 100 mil, that's it. And we've got the pin back where we want it. We've modified the top pieces. We can put the front back on. Right, so let me just check audio. That's it. And we've got the pin back where we want it. We've modified the top. Yeah, sorry, it breaks up sometimes, the audio does. Right, so we've got that there. So we've got our prong there. Now we need to have two more prongs. So let's just say they're 10 mil. So go into this. Have a 10 mil, and we need to just cut it up a bit like that. Get rid of that. Let's do let's do a... I don't know what's happened there. Why we've got a strange surface going on. Right, hang on. Let's put another one in. 10 mil. And put a line in. Yeah. Get rid of that. So we should be able to bring that up now. 6 mil. And this one up 6 mil. Okay, so we'll come out of there. Are we still in X-ray? No, we're okay. So now we've got 3 prongs at the front. Why doesn't that look right? Ah, done a mistake here, haven't we? Done a mistake, so we need to undo that. Yeah, well, undo the push-pull. What we should have done was push this down 6 mil. Okay, so we push that down 6 mil. That's better, and we've also got to push that down 6 mil. This bit. So that's flush with that. Yeah, so we've got flush with that. Okay. Is everything else okay? Yeah. So then we put lid on. Now the lid doesn't go over enough. It needs to go all the way up to the front this time. Alright. So slowly ironing out all these little problems. So we need to go all the way up to there. Have we got it up to there? Yeah. Have we got it? Yeah. No? Yeah. Okay, so we've got that now. So the lid hooks in at the back on these three, and it hooks it hooks this bit in as well. I got 4 fixings on the back and only 3 at the front. Do I need 4 on the back if I've got 3? Might not need that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3 there, and 1, 2, 3 there. Do we need 4? Oh well, we've got 4 for now. We can't have 4 here because we've got the drive bay to slot in. So now what we need to do is, let's just hide the front again. And the lid. So I need to grab the geometry now for these. I can do the 2 together. Oh, can I do that one? No, that's not part of the same thing. Or is it? Actually it is, isn't it? Right, so I've got all the geometry. So I copy it. Yeah, copy it. Okay, come out. Bring back the lid. Now we want the bottom part of the lid. Yeah, bottom part of the lid. Do we need these fixings then? Yeah, we still need the fixings. Do they need to go all the way up to the front if we've got stability there at the front now with this new idea? So we might be able to get rid of them fixings. Still need to screw the front to this though. So anyway, right, let's get the paste in place. Right, so we've pasted in right where we need them actually. So then we need to just go up. Oh no, they're too high. They're too high, so yeah, we need to extrude it down. Can we go down? No, can't do it off that one. And we've lost the undo paste, then redo paste. Now somehow, we can either move them down. We need this one, X-ray. Undo paste, redo paste. Now can I push them down? No. But I can move them. Right, undo paste, redo paste. Can I? No, I've got the wrong thing. It's going to crash in a minute, isn't it? So I've got a bit of a problem. So what I need to do is hide. Yeah, I need to hide the front, the inner front, and the front back shelf. Right, I need to turn the whole thing over, or not. So now I should be able to. No, why can't I do that? Is it because I got something else in the way? It's not part of the, yeah. It's because it's not part of the model. Oh no, it's because it's on top. It's on top. Right, so I need to do 3D view, X-ray, then. No, that's trying to do that. We've already got a face there. So, I need to. I know what I need to do. Undo layers, undo layers, undo paste. I need to paste them in place there. Then I need to move them down 6 mil. Right, and then I need to cut them, paste them in place in here. Oh, I've got something else going on there. Why have I got, oh, reproducing ones there? It's because we're not unique, that's why. I can tidy that up in a minute though. Alright, so I messed it up a bit by not having unique pieces. Anyway, let's push these through up to there. And the next one. And the last one. Okay, so what have we got now? We should have holes in the lid. Yeah, we have got, well, I think we have got it. The only way I will really know is if we turn off the inner front. No, we haven't got a hole in that lid. Why not? No, there. So what? Oh, we've pushed them the wrong way. Undo layers, undo clouds, undo clouds, undo push pull, undo push pull. Right. So I need to go up to there. That's it. And this needs to go up to there. Now, is that right now? Yeah, we're okay now. So come out of there, turn off inner front. If I can find it, where's it put it? Inner front, just put it right down there now. So we should have pockets for, yeah, we've got the pockets. Now, we've messed it up a bit because we've gone and grown. Yeah, we've gone and grown. What have we gone and done? Yeah, we're going to put some extra stuff in. So what we need to do is make these bottom ones unique. Make unique. Oh, it's already unique because it's on its own. Now we need to get rid of some of this stuff out of here. So how we get rid of that is go into this. So we've got that there. We've got some extra stuff going on here. So it's all these just need to go really. So we'll get rid of that. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And we need to grab this one, or come out of there. Get rid of that. That, and that. Okay, we should, oh, we've got the size wrong now. So we need, whatever the size is here, we need to divide it by 2. 44, so we need to go into this. We need to reduce it by 44. 22. 22 on that one. And 22 on that one. Why has it only got, oh I see. And 22 on that one. Okay, so we've got everything back, should be as it was. So we've still got our cutouts. Let's just reduce the, take off the back plate, the back shelf, and the front bracket. So we've got 1, 2, 3 pockets there. We've got 4 over here. Do we need 4? Probably not. We've got one over this side and one over that, so it looks a bit weird to me, but it's wherever they think the posts are sticking up. Yeah, it looks strange, but we'll leave it where it is. It's got to go wherever it is, so... Okay. Right. Okay, so, yeah, we've got so far, so good. Let's put the front back shelf, front back plate, and front... the front back on. What else we got to put on? Inner front. Right, so we've got the lid sits on, pushes over these prongs, and they mill straight through to a hole, and it sits on the shiny. No holes in the top piece, only the bottom pieces. We haven't sandwiched them together yet, so we need to sandwich these together. I'll sort that out. So that takes care of that. So it begs the question now. We've got stability from the plastic going all the way up. So the only reason we've got this is to space it apart and then tighten that up onto it. So we probably still need that. It's a shame, but is there no other way of doing it? Not really, unless you encapsulate the nut. No, it's too complicated. Try and keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, he says. It couldn't be any more complicated, could it? Right. We've still got to sort out this LED yet, and that. We've got to have some kind of mill that out. Put the LED in. So milling out a square is not easy. And we don't want a round, horrible old round one. So we'll have to find an elongated something square. We'll have to go with a very small drill bit, milling bit, and you wouldn't quite have it. So something's going to have to be sorted with that. You could buy one of these. I wonder if anyone makes one. No, I think you can buy the LED probably, yeah. It needs to be able to be milled out. So let's have a think. So we've got a solution for the lid. The lid solution is okay. It gives stability there. So we put the weight on the monitor. It's holding down this so that can't move. At the minute, yeah, so the sides is what gives it. The sides and the drive caddy, whatever they call this one, drive shelf. That only sits in. It doesn't actually lock into place. So at the minute we've got a swishing motion here. But we're not going to put no weight on it until, and then the lid. Oh, we're going to fasten the sides to the lid. Let's put the sides on. So the sides are what gives it stability that way. So you put the sides on and you fasten one screw there, one screw there, one screw there, one screw there, and that'll hold it down and in place and locked. And the drive, the caddy, I keep saying caddy, yeah, drives and PSU shelf. Yes, That's why I keep getting it wrong, so I call it silly name. Right, oh god. Just stop yawning. Right. Right, so yeah. So we've still got holes to put in the lid yet to fasten these sections of lid together. The lid's a bit, everything's unique at the minute, isn't it? Don't think we've got anything now that's not unique, so we're going to have a lot of panels to cut out with the G-code. Right, so let's leave the lid a minute. Let's take the sides off, leave the sides. Let's sort out these other bits. So we've got ability for the lid to go over that. Now we've got to fasten this to there. At the minute we've got straight down the bottom, and we've got straight down the bottom here. So this encapsulated thing is something that can be made. Also got the PC, the motherboard, PC or the main board, PCB, fixing screws, stands to go in. Got lots to do. Go on. Right, so I've got to design that screw yet and the nut. So let's say it's M3. If it's M3, it'll only be small. M4. I think it needs to be M4, but then we get an ugly M4 screw showing at the front. Don't like these things showing at the front. Not so sure about these things showing, but short of milling this and fastening all this together, it would pull through anyway. Where they are, it looks a bit weird where they are, but yeah. Don't know what to do about them at the minute. Probably nothing. It's going to look a bit like Orac. Tell you what, let's have a look at Orac a minute. Let's find out if Orac let's see if we can. Right, there's Orac. Oh, tiny picture. Tiny picture of Orac. Right, so here's Orac. Right, doesn't show you a lot, does it? Not a lot of the design. Right, okay. More pictures of Orac. Where are you? There's one. That's probably a better one. Where's it gone? Where's my picture? There it is. Right, so that's a bit of polycarbonate milled out. Looks small there, doesn't it? So they're fastening it. Yeah, they've got some fixings, tubes and stuff. Yeah, we're about to put some nice RGB lighting in it if we need it. I can't see it close enough. What's that, a hinge? Yeah, hinge maybe. That's the remote module. So it's just, do you think they milled it out and then smoothed it off with polishing, or do they have laser machines in them days? Don't know. Let's see if there's any. I tell you what. Let's have a. We'll go on here. I'll just go on here and see if there's any clips of Aurak. Aurak. Right, let's have a look. Right. Right, why is there no sound? Oh, hang on.
Myself. Aurak has access to the sum total of all the knowledge of all unknown worlds.
It can draw information from any other computer without a direct link. That.
Is it a computer?
No, certainly it's not. It is a brain, a genius. It has a mind that can draw information from every computer containing one of my cells. Aurak has access to the sum total of all the knowledge of all unknown worlds.
It can draw information from any other computer without a direct link.
Precisely that, yes. Are you going to stand there and listen to a lecture? Or might you consider it more important to try and sustain my life? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Careful.
Yeah. Weird looking thing. I was going to put it away, is he?
Oh, activator.
Modesty would be dishonesty.
What's wrong with being dishonest?
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile. Were I to say that I'm incapable of dishonesty, how would you know if I was being dishonest or not?
Question for the question. Well, you're capable of evasion anyway.
I think I've heard enough. I don't like him. Aurak, be a good junkie. Shut up.
I agree with Villa.
Define the word shut up.
Stop talking. Do not speak.
Oh dear. Alright, what else? That's funny.
Even emergency program. Confirm when ready.
Confirm readiness. Come on.
What's wrong?
Tell me.
Maybe it's been taken over too.
No, that's not likely. Aurak's systems are entirely independent of all the liberators.
Alright.
Hans of Avon, myself, and Jenna. Aurak, genius. Next time, let us know what you're planning.
I am tracing down. I have much to do. You have been engaged by circuits on your petty affairs for far too long.
Thank you, Aurak.
I love that stuff.
It's on maximum security alert.
Computer communication traffic indicates that it is.
Not permanently.
It is not a practice drill.
So what is it?
Clearly, some color, which is a real and apparent threat.
Thank.
Right, anyway, so I was hoping to get a few close-ups of the fixings. Maybe not.
Conjecture. Conjecture. Life on that scale. The organism must have achieved stasis of perfect balance within itself. Clearly,
Yeah, it's just some fixings, isn't it?
Blake.
No. Stimulus would be insufficient.
So what then?
My conjecture would be parasites. A life.
Right, okay. Aurak. Aurak. Yeah. What does it stand for? I don't know. Right, okay. Oh, what have I done? Have I closed down? Oh my god, I've got to be careful what I'm doing here. Just closed me monitoring down. Hang on, let's put it back. Close me monitoring down. Okay. Oh my god, I've got to be careful what I'm doing here. just close. Yeah, that's it. Crazy. Right, anyway, right, where did I get to? Right, so we managed to sort the lid out somewhat. We've got to put all the tying in fixings to tie the panels together. Actually, what are the timing fixings? I've got the holes there. Have I got any fixings? How am I going to tie them together? It's a thought. Yeah, so I've got this. So these are tied together. I don't quite know what we're going to do. Bolt them straight through. Yeah, straight through. Sandwich them together. Okay. I'm gonna have to work that out, yeah, anyway. Right, so I'm totally bewildered now and lost. Right, so we're okay so far. Now these fixings are wherever they are. I was hoping this would be one big panel with no holes in it, but you've got to fix it somewhere. So we've got an extra piece in here now going that way. And we've got the lid that goes on as well. So at least that gives us some stability there. Then you put the lid on. And that gives it some more stability. Everything accumulates and adds to the stability. That's the whole idea. Now the only thing I don't really like is the fact that we've only got one 6mm plastic being screwed to the base. So it begs the question, why can't we bring that one down and do like we've done there at the back? So we can, can we? Sort of, can we do the back? Can that one come all the way down? Well, we haven't got a second layer here. No, there is no second. Oh, I've just seen a problem here, so might as well sort that out now. Let's just get those colours right. Okay, and this one. So I noticed that the other day. Okay, so we've got them back. Let's save it. So we're making a monstrous thing here. Yeah, so we've got double there, so that could go all the way down. Then we'd have to mill round it. That's not, or don't want to. We're gonna have to mill round that one, but we don't want to be milling all the way down this one. But we want to fasten it. Yeah, we've now decided we're going to fasten it via this hooking mechanism. Nut in there, M4 bolt pin straight through, ties that to the bottom. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 or more, 3 more, probably one up there, 2, 3, and the same here. So if I was to push this down to the bottom and bring the whole piece of the bottom layer in, I'd be going through 2 lots instead of 1 lot. But having said that, I've got some different kind of stability. Like if I bring that down and then put a pin through both of them, I still have to. You can't do that because you need 2 things to put the screw into, and that gap has to be maintained. So I can't have it there. Now you could have it at the end, and you could have it. Probably couldn't have it there. So you could have one here, Yeah, just under there. You could get it into there, and you could probably get. Yeah, you could get one into there, no problem. So get one there, get one there. You could probably get one there, but I only want 3, I think. We won't be able to get. We can't get any there where the slot is, but we could bring it round here. So they're getting quite elaborate, these cutouts. Doesn't matter. But the more faces, mill out across is a nice face to go round, round, and round again. You could do it, yeah. You could do it. We could do it. So let's just pretend we're going to do it. So how would that work then? So yeah, so these would have to go up a level. So that would have to go up a bit. That one up a bit. To get one of those latches in. And we got our extra. Why did we need that again? I can't remember. We needed one for whatever reason, and duplicated it over here. Can't remember what that was for though. Yeah, I don't remember what that's for. So anyway, can we do the same with the top? Oh no, we don't need to do it with the top. It just sits on there. So we can't do the same with the bottom. Or could we plug that into the bottom? We could do, but then there's nothing to lock it in position. Or do we have the prongs and the locking mechanism? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably do that, and need something to lock it. So we don't need to lock the top. That just sits on. Yeah. I can't remember what that's for now. The only way I'm going to remember what that's for is to put the board back where it was. Hang on, where's all the rest of the stuff? HDMI card, is that all? It's all there. Okay, so I've only moved the. So if I put the board back, $400mm. So put the board back. And have I messed anything up? No, I shouldn't have done. I still don't know what that's for. Can't remember. I know I need it for something. What did I need it for? Can't think what it was for now. Right, let's put. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put some of this stuff back. So, what's that on? That's on layer 0. Right, so if I call, let's make a new one, call it, actually we've got drives PSU shelf. So we're already in that though, aren't we? Right, so God knows. Let's call it crikey, drive B, dunno, drive shelf assembly, drive shelf assembly. Right, let's put it under drive shelf assembly. Okay, so we can turn it off. So we'll put it back down. 400. I've got to make sure that will still go in. We can, yeah. What else have we got? Is everything back now? I think it is, isn't it? Right. So have we messed anything up? No, we shouldn't have done. Shouldn't have messed anything up. PSU, where's that? That's okay still. Right. Accelerator card. Zorro slots. HDMI card. Yeah. Okay, so that gives it some stability. No, I just still can't work out what those were for. Don't know, I can't work out what that was for, them holes. Why did I put them in? I don't know. Don't know what they're for, can't remember. So we've got the drive stands to go in as well, standoffs. Yeah, I just can't think what they're for now, them rogue ones there. I'll have to watch a video back, but or just forget about it and get rid of them. I don't know. Alright, has anything happened to the front? No, not really. Right. Right, I don't know. Yeah, we seem okay. It's not a simple thing. It's not going to be a simple thing. This, but if all the bits are there, just build it up out of the bits. Right, I'm going to go for an interim. I'll be back in a short time. Righty-ho. I was thinking I could, if I had the animation things set up, I could get it to pan around and stuff while I'm on me intro. Anyway. Right, let's try to simplify it. So we've managed to sort out the lid and the fact that now the sides, are we gonna have the sides so we can take just the middle lid off and have the sides separate, or is it gonna come away in one? Does it come away in the lid and the sides together, or leave the sides where they are? So we've got that ability. So anyway, because the lid is fastened to these things with gravity now, the sides don't necessarily need to be fixed to the lid anymore. If I put the lid on like that, so the sides can just come up and hook in here, the same. But when you take the lid off, there's nothing holding it. But so the lid holds everything together. So apart from 2 screws going through into there, or do we have 4 screws? Don't really want the screws going in to the plastic if I can help it. So is there an alternative? I want to keep the ergonomic of this stepped bit, so make as a throwback, a tie back to the original case where it's stepped like that. So and we don't really want fixings in it, so is there a way? But that is fastened to this. There's 2 panels for the side. There's this shaped one and that one. So could that then slide? No, because the base would stop here, wouldn't it? The base would stop there. The only way that would work is if the base came out to the outside, then we lose the cut back. So don't want that. Right, is there an alternative? Can't see an alternative at the minute. Can't see. So unless the side, yeah, is clamped through like that. Yeah, that would hold it together. But then you only clamp through 1 piece instead of 2. Well, we're only clamped through 1 piece there anyway at the minute. On this piece, only 1 piece into 2. So maybe it'll be alright with 1 piece. So what have we done at the top? The top, yeah. So let me think. So we've struggled to get a clamp in there, I think. And if it is clamped, yeah, if it's clamped, so it needs to be screwed together, then clamped. So we've got this idea. So we tell you what we'll do. We'll make the screw and the nut for that. So we said it was going to be, I think it was 4mm. I said it was going to be a 4mm pin. So like a brass pin of 4mm. But then we've got other fixings that are 3mm, 3mm here. So it'd be nice to keep it all the same. Don't know. So really, we want these fixings in line with the existing ones, so it's, yeah, I can't have random bolts around the place. We have got them, but they're all in the same place at the minute. So let's oh yeah, so if we do that, take the sides off, put the lid on. You can't always see what's going on. Maybe I should make the colours different on the lid. No, not for now though. Anyway, so let's sort out these fixings then. So we've got this idea, it goes in quite a lot. Does it need to go all the way in like that? Does it need to be that long? Probably not, but we need to clear. So we've got sort of 6mm plus, I forgot the size of it now, so let's hide the PCB connectors and the Zorro cards, accelerator, drive, assembly. So just so we got the frame, HDMI cards, get rid of that in a minute. Right, so we've got to put that. So I put all these fixings holes in, but I don't know why I put them in. I suppose to sandwich the thing together. So let's work out the size here. Let's get rid of the inner drive shelf. In front shelf. Let's get rid of that in a minute. Right, so we've just got what we need here. And let's get rid of stuff we don't need. And the lid, we don't need the lid at the minute. Let's get rid of stuff we don't need. We can leave that there for a bit. Right. So let's go here. Let's try and get that over the corner lined with this, but that ain't gonna give us any area to attach to. Does it need to? Can it be a slot? Could it be just cut out a slot and then put the nut in it? Screw it. It's a weak point. Could split across it. If you over tighten it. But we want it to line up with that. There's no other way of doing it, is there? There's no way to do it the other way. The back's not too bad. Random stuff on the back, because you do get random fixings on the back anyway. The front, there's a lot going on already. So if I come in, I can't come any further in with them because they're already on the edges of the drive. So we don't want this moved, so yeah, it's going to stay there. Unless we have a slot on the corners. Don't like the idea of the slot. As I don't like the idea of something like this. You know, and then you put your nuts in and you try and... It might not matter. I suppose so it'll be sandwiched in, but only partially. Yeah, so yeah, we could try that. Let's try that. I think it might be alright. Alright, let's try it. So we're going to have to work the length now, because a lot depends on the length of our bolt. So what we got so far, we've got from the nut, say midway position. Yeah, midway to 5 mil. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Hang on. Oh, because I'm inside, aren't I? That's right. So I'm going to have to turn off that. So that's base upper. So let's take off base upper a minute. So base upper, where's base upper? Just turn it off. So we've got half of the plastic here. Let me try and swing it around so we can see what we're doing. So you've got a hole in the front, your bolt comes in here, your nut drops in there. And we've got, what we got? 25 mil, so it looks like it's 6 mil plus 6 mil. It's quite a long thread. Do we need to go that far? Probably not. So let's grab this. What do we say? We've got 25 mil. 25 mil. So we need to be in 15 mil at least. 15 mil worth of plastic. So we could grab this and move it 10 mil easy. So then we've got only 15 mil. Could you get away with 10 mil? 10 mil plastic or 15? I think I like 15 better. So we keep it like that. So then we've got 6 mil. 6 mil at 15 plus half of 3/4 of this, half of this, plus a washer. So countersunk. Be countersunk at the front. Can't remember if I countersunk it or not. Let's have a look. No, I didn't countersink it yet. Because I said if I countersunk it, it'll be weak. I need as much meat on it as I can, so yeah, so it's gonna have to be a fancy screw going on there. Right. Okay, so we'll leave that like that. When I say countersunk, no, I mean pocketed, but we'll have it surface mount with a dome, some kind of nice hex dome, anodized hex dome nut. Right. So we drop it. So we drop a nut in. I don't think we need 10 mil to drop a nut in. Do we need it? Yeah, probably. No, we could probably get away with less. So probably only need 5 mil. Or 8 mil. So let's just make, oh, let's just drop that. We'll compromise. We'll go 7.5 mil. 7.5 mil. Oh no, we want to go 2.5. Yeah, so that leaves us with 7.5. Yeah. So it should be enough, at least 5 mil for the nut. A bit of thread left. So the total length would be 7.5. Oh, let's just, so we've got 15 and so it's 22.5 plus 6, 28.5, so 30 mil. A 30 mil, 28.5. We don't need to go all the way in, so 20 mil plus 6. Would you get away with a 25 mil? Maybe. 6, yeah. That'll probably be enough. So that gives us sort of gives us 4mm. Yeah, should be enough thread to get into the screw, into the nut. Okay, so we've got that. That's fine. But now we bring the whole thing over. But I can't bring it over because I've got to join up that first. Right, then I should be able to drag that whole thing over, should I, without it all going silly? Yeah. So we'll come over to here. We've got to get rid of that thing in our way. So I'll pop it there for a minute. Has it crashed? Or is it just saving? It's crashed, hasn't it? Is it saving or crashing? I think it's crashed. Yeah, that happens if you go free, you crash. Anyway. Right, let's sing something now. Ready? Sing while we're sing for breakfast. Sing for breakfast.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Be or not to be? Can't wait to start milling this out. But I don't want to do it 2 or 3 times. I just want to do it once. I get everything right, so I just mill it out, assemble it, and stress free. I don't want to be carving bits here and there, drilling extra holes and butchering it. It's all got to be milled out by the machine, not me. I'm not doing adjustments and tinkering and just because the sake of a few extra hours of over engineering in the design. Right, it's shut down now. Let's go load it, get it back again. Yeah, I did look at SketchUp crazy prices for the latest SketchUp. Absolutely crazy prices. I forget about that. Oh, what have I done now? I've done something wrong, haven't I? Shit. What have I done? Save changes to untitled. No. What have I messed up here? Auto save, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Auto save untitled. 29th of the 1st, that's not the one. Right, which one is it? 11th, that's today. At 21:43, that's it. Is it? 21:43 now? Is that the last one we've done? It's very easy to click the wrong thing and mess it all up. Right, so that's the last one. Just make sure we got everything here. Yeah. Right, so yeah. So go into this, get rid of that. Get rid of that out the way. Get rid of
George 0 Kilo Sierra Bravo by turning calls.
So we could do with, we need to be lined up with this really. So we need to know where we are over somehow. I think I said 7.5mm last time, I'm pretty sure I did. 5mm is it? So it's 5mm, okay. So 5mm doesn't, yeah, it doesn't give us a lot left over. Alright, so we need a 5mm guide. 5mm. And And we need to bring the whole thing by the centre. Quick march. We don't need that can go. I need to pick up the whole thing by the centre. Drag it by the centre there. All the way down here. It's probably not going to let me do it. It might do. No, it's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it? Because I'm on the surface and that's floating. So I'll have to grab it from there and I'll have to try to grab it. I can't get it from that angle. Hang on then. Tell you what we'll do, we'll grab it from over here. So we've got to bring it over to here and snap it there, like that. Okay, which means just happens to be exactly on the edge. Yeah, exactly. Well, we don't need to mill it all the way down, so we need to sort that out. Okay. I don't need that, I don't think, no. So come out of that. So we pushed it all the way to the edge. I was told it we're going to mill it all the way out. Is there a problem with milling it? If we mill it all the way down, we can't leave a nut in there and encapsulate it. Oh, we're on the edge anyway. So it doesn't matter with this one. So how many of these have we got? Yeah, so that'll be out anyway. Or do we? Do we want to put the nut in and sandwich it in? Yeah, because when you assemble it, you can put your nut in. But then when we're looking at it, we have a milky area where we've milled it. We have problem tidying up with this. The milling bit can go straight in and cut it round. Don't know, yeah. I like the idea of doing less, but you're going to have a milky bit anyway. You're still going to get the milky bit here when you've milled it halfway anyway. So you're going to see that, so you might as well see that. But then you won't be able to see the nut inside. Does it matter? See, if it's cut out, you can see the nut. But then the nut, you'll have to hold it still. Not sure. Not sure how to go with that. Well, anyway. And if we have halfway here, you're going to see it. So you might as well cut it all off. We'll cut it all off. Can always change it. But, like I said, I don't want to do loads of different versions of it. Right, so we've got that. That's fine. That needs to be gone now. Okay, so that is the half of it that matters, right? And what we need is the same thing again at the other side. So we might as well put that in now. Right, so we'll grab all that. Right, so we need to copy it. Let's copy it. Actually, that's if we move it, it's all going to go to hell in a handbasket. No, it isn't.
Mike 7, Oscar Romeo. You're bound Steve, G0 KSB.
Right, so we're going to take that up all the way up to there. We need to grab, put it there, temporary. We need to get rid of that there. We need to grab all that again.
Mike 7, Oscar Romeo, M7OOR, G0 KSB.
We need to get rid of that. Oops, I'm not in the right mode for this. There I am. So we need to keep that. So we need a joint there. We need a joint there and there. There and there. And we need to move the whole thing over by that to the edge. Just like that. And spin it round. I need to get rid of that and that and that. Come out of that, so that's our bottom half sorted. Right, looks a bit weird, but when the side's on, so put the side on, you won't really see it, but you'll see the nut and that. So it's, at least the fixing will be visible, not the thread. Well, you can still see it through, but it'll be where it's milled. It'll be milky, so opaque. So but you'll be able to see the nut and the front. Right, okay. Designing this is just being done bit by bit. So we've got our hole in the front there, which we need to move over now. That needs to follow this to 5mm. So we need to grab the hole in the front of this. If we can get it all, we can grab it by the horns and move it over to this line. Can't trust that, so let's go over it. So it doesn't want to snap to it. It's not quite doing it, is it? Doesn't like it. So we'll put it there for a minute. Put it there. And we'll come out. Grab the line. Go into it. Put the line in 5mm. And grab this bit here. And move it across. It should, yeah, go exactly where you want it. Take the line off. Come out. And out again. Out again. Right, so we've got our fix in that end. We need another one. Another one the other end now. So let's grab another one of them. So we've got it. Copy it. Let's go all the way over. Just somewhere where we need it. Somewhere there. We need a tape measure. I need to go across 5mm. I need to grab hold of that again. By the middle, which is that there. I need to go over to that point there. Just like that. And grab all of that and get rid of it. And okay, so we've got all lined up now, yeah. Okay, so we've got our two fixings. Save it. Is two fixings enough though? Probably not. We seem to have a surface on that. Yeah, because I had to draw it in, didn't I? So I'm going to have to go into that now. Oh. Where's it gone? That's not it. Oh, I've got the side on. Turn the sides off. Right, let's sort these out. And then this one. Alright, so we've sorted that out. Yeah, sorted that out. So whatever we do to there, we've got to do to the top piece as well. Because... yeah, because the reason I've got a channel and not drilling a hole is because I want half a hole so I can route it out. I can't route inside the plastic, and I don't want to get me drill out and drill it all the way through. There's no chance of me drilling it straight by hand, so this way when it sandwiches it, it sits them between the two and the nut goes across both surfaces. Now it wouldn't be nice if the nut, yeah, would it be nice if the nut could grab both surfaces, hold them together, but no, they need to be fast and stitched that way. Yeah, okay. Right, so we need to make a, we've got to do the same to the top plastics. I need to make a nut, one of these screws, a nut and a washer. So we could do that, couldn't we? Let's see. Just wonder if I've got a nut and washer already ready. Let's measure. So we're going to go from here to there. 21 mil plus, so sort of 25 mil. Have we got anything that's 25 mil long? Don't know. Can I measure this? Oh, not just like that. So go from there all the way to there. 16 mil. That's not it. Maybe the next one across. No, not from that angle. I'm not going to do it. Might do it from that angle. 26. That'll certainly do the trick, won't it? Copy. Right. Keep the fixing bill of materials down to a minimum. Different types of materials, if we can. Paste. Right, I must do the wrong way around, so we're going to have to spin it round. What have I done? Clicked on the wrong one. So we're going to have to spin it round with this. We need to grab it by the horns. Grab it by this bit here. We've already got a dot on it from the last time we used it. So we need to somehow reference that. There it is. Right, so it should be the right length, yeah. So that sits in there. Oh, we're too small. Too small. Why are we too small? Too small because... no. 21, right. Okay, so we'll make it unique. Make it unique. Make it unique. Alright. So let's just pull them back a bit. Let's find out how far we've got to go. 2 mil. Right, so bring them. Actually, we'll bring that back first. 2 mil. Two millimeters back. And we'll grab the washer and the nut and bring that back 2 millimeters. Oh no, we need to go more than that. We need to go another millimeter. And the problem is now we can't see the other bit, so undo, move, undo, move. We need to go another millimeter. And that one and that one. And go forward. 3 millimeters, that's it.
M7OOR, M7OOR, G0KSB.
Okay, so we've got an encapsulated nut. And a fixing. Right, okay.
Yep, there is somebody else, G0KSB in Telford, Shropshire.
This is only a placeholder. We won't use a screw, we'll use a fancy anodized hex bolt of some sort.
Yes, if you'd like to slide down to 450, just do a quick radio check with you if you're okay.
Right,
G0KSB.
Right, we're going to copy that now. Copy that. We'll grab it by there. Copy it out. Copy it out over here. And reference it to the middle and stop it there. Okay. So we've got fixing on each end. Encapsulated. Sort of. Right. Now I've got to put some more in before I do the upper bottom. What do I call it? Base upper, base lower. We're on the base lower at the minute. So where do I put? Do I have another one there, another one there? 4 of them. I'll keep the fixings down to a minimum. 3 enough? Don't know. 3 of them. I don't think 3 is enough. Let's put 4. Okay, so what we need to do is do a divide. Bit of a divide now. Let's find out what the width of this thing is. Again. Save it. So let's right, so if you want equally spaced things, 433. Alright, let's try something. Let's bring up the calculator. So 433, and I normally find if you want equal spacings, you got to divide it by 1 extra. So we want 4. It'll be 5, but this won't work because we're not on the ends. But what will work is if we move that a minute, measure between these two. If I measure between these two and use that, hopefully divide it by 5. 4, 2, 3, bang on. So 4, 2, 3. Calculator gone. So 4, 2, 3 divided by 5, 84.6. So let's say 84 and a half. Don't know, 84. Let's say 84.5. Or why don't we just say 84.6? I don't know. Let's just say 85. We'll round it up to 85. Right, so if you want 4 of them, you've got to measure 85. So 85 plus 5, because we've got to allow for the border, 90. So if we go, tell you what, let's go into it, because alright, let's put a, alright, so we go 90, and then the next one will be 90 from this end. Alright, so no, there's something wrong there. Done it wrong, haven't I? Have I supposed to take one off? So 1, 2. No, that is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so forget that. I'm remembering the wrong thing, I think. Right, calculator again. So 423 divided by 4, 105.7. So let's say 106. 106.
CQ2, this is Mike 0 Papa Victor November, M0 PVN, calling and listening QRZ.
It's still not right, is it? So I should have done it by 3. Calculator. 423 divided by 3. 141.
That's my old friend.
141.
Just couldn't quite hear you. I'm sorry, my apologies. I think it was a question point.
But I haven't allowed the 5 of them. So we've got 141 there and 151. Yeah,
but I do wear hearing aids, so my apologies. You probably need to be deafening me for me to hear you.
So we need to go
nice to speak.
141, 146.
From Lima. I've got the preamp on. You're a good 20 over to me. I'll see what it is with the preamp on and the squelch down. That's you. G7EJ, Mike 7, 0 Papa Victor November.
141, 146. That's weird, isn't it?
Yes, by all means, yeah, let's take it to 400 QSY.
Okay. That's strange. So what do we do now? Okay, I don't know. Told you I was no good at maths. Right. So let's do this. So 4. Hang on. What have we got here? What's the total size? 433. So 433. Oh my god. 433 divided by 3. 144.333 into infinity. 144. That'll do. Alright, let's try 144. 144. 144. What we got here? 145. I can live with that. But to the spacing, we've got less. So that's not going to be good, is it? Right, so that's not good. See how long I'm wasting on this little stupid thing. Right. Tell you what we'll do. So we want 2 more fixings. Oh crikey, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's try it one more time with the calculator. One more time. So 423 divided by 3 equals 141. Didn't we just do this before? I know where I'm going wrong. I'm doing it. I should be measuring from. Mind you, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, so what I need to do is I need a line from there 5mm. I need a line from here 5mm. Then I need to go 141 in and 141 over. I should have 141, 141, 141. There you go. See, if you persevere. Yeah, so most people say, oh, how did you do all that? And I said, just keep trying. And the problem is you use a lot of time up, which most people won't do. They'll be down the pub. Go down the pub and say to hell with it. That's what they'll do. But yeah, anyway. Right, so we've got that. So I can put my holes in. Now we'll put our holes in. Let's put the holes in. No, they're not going to snap to that, are they? Because they're not in there. Oh, they are. Right, let's grab the holes. Copy them. So we're going to copy them over here. Well, let's just drop them there a minute. Grab it by the horns. No, you can't grab it from there. You have to clear the middle area so you can grab it like that. Move it over to the dot on the line. And we want another one, same again, but we know it's 141mm from there, so we copy it and we go 141, and lo and behold, it's in the right place. So we've got our holes for our milling out. Now we need to do these freestanding ones here, so we're going to have to grab something again on these bottom now. I'll tell you what, we'll leave the fixings till last. So we're in this, and we're going to grab what we've got here. Now if I try and pull that now, is it going to let me take it, or is it going to drag everything with it? No, it's been alright. So we'll put it somewhere like that. Actually, we know it's 141, so I can just type in 141 and it'll be bang in the right place. We can repair it. If we're going to X-ray, we can repair it. The trouble is we will get the wrong fixing. It's showing okay that side because we're not selecting. So what we need to do is grab that one. That's showing okay. We need to get rid of that one. So is that showing okay? It is showing okay. Then we want another one of these now. And move it. Copy it. And move it 141.
Anybody about this evening?
Yeah. And we need to take that off there. Okay, so we're hopefully let's come out of X-ray mode. Come out of there, have a look, see if we've got any weird shaded areas to cover up. Yeah, yeah, we have. Look. So let's go back in and again and sort these out. We're getting there slowly. Progress is being made. Slow progress, but what I should have done is engage the community. Engage the community and say, you do this bit, I'll do that bit, and you do the other. Trouble is, there's no community until it's ready. There won't be a community. So, the chicken and the egg situation. Anyway, what do we do? Right, so we can get rid of the lines. Move the lines out of the way, and we want 2 more of these. You'll like this. Watch this. Ready? So control and move it over 141. Then I go ×2. There you go. That's the beauty of having everything spaced out equally, so you can put everything in the right place and make your life easy. Okay. Right, what are we on? I can't remember. That's it. So we've got our 4 fixing, that looks okay. What does it look like with the front lid on? Yeah, it looks okay, as long as it's spaced apart. Now these look weird, because looking at that looks like it's further over than this one, but it's not. It's just because that's throwing your eye out. Anyway, so we've done them. So what we want now is some round the back. Some round the back of here. So we need to get rid of that one now. Okay, and we need to copy that exactly, so we can go into it. So we need to just copy that, and we need to, right, we'll just spin it round really. Although, no, we don't need all that, do we? Yeah, we do. We can't spin it round. So we're going to have to make this up, hang on. How do we spin all that? Flip it. We should be able to flip it. Let's copy it first. Right, copy it. Let's come out and paste it in place. Then move the whole thing over down here. I'll move it down here. We need to I'll tell you what. Let's move it here. Then we need to say to it, reverse flip along the red direction. Don't know if that's the right one. No. No, undo flip. Alright, so we want to flip along the green direction. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we've done it. So now we need to move it all the way to the edge. Here, like that. And we need to cut it and put it in there. Paste it in place, and then we need to have a look at it. Maybe click off it. Get rid of some of this extra geometry, and there'll be another bit at the back here. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that there. That saved us a bit of time. Right, yeah. God. Okay, so we've got that. And do you know what I mean? What I should have done. is, yeah, we'll have to. Right, so to save time, let's go do the same again. So grab that. Yeah, copy it, paste it in place, bring it over here, and flip, flip along the green direction. That's it. Alright, cut it. Paste it in place. No, we can't paste it in place yet. Oh. No. Undo paste. Oh. Undo cut. Now we've got to clean that area up first. Get rid of that hole we put in. Right, so get rid of that one. Why have we got that one there? I can't think why we got that one there. Let's just get rid of it. Right, so we need to come out there, grab all of that, cut it. Right, paste it in place, drag it to where we want it, just like that. Get rid of some geometry. Okay. Right, so yeah, we've got a bit of a problem here. Yeah, I forgot about that. Because we have actually... Is that a problem? No, it isn't. Oh, it is a problem because you're fixing... Am I going to mill out that to allow? Yeah, mill out a gap. Yeah, I could do that. I didn't want to do it. That's a shame, isn't it? Just happened to be in the way. Oh well, this is what it is. Oh, okay. I see. So it's gonna have to have a right. I don't know. Don't know about that one. Let's put back the motherboard. Connectors. And there's this other base, isn't there? The upper base. That needs to stay there, that gap does. So really this one's a bit of an awkward one. Bit awkward, that one. The way we've got this set up, it's an awkward one. Is there a way around it? Maybe we... No. Oh, I suppose we could mill it more. Then we'd only have a thin bit. You can't win, can you? But that would hold it down. But then your nut would be in your way here of this. Unless we crank it round there. Crank it round there. Suppose we could do it. I don't really like doing that. I have to rethink that one. I don't know. I'm gonna have a sup of my drink. Let's play something wonderful.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Has it stopped already?
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
crikey. 22:37 at night. Bloody hell. Good God. I normally do 3 hours and then stop, but I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll today. So let's keep going a little bit longer. So, what are we going to do there? We're a bit of a mess there, aren't we? Do we ignore it? We can't really ignore it. What else can we do? Oh yeah, we said we were going to step that round here, didn't we? Because we only need that trough there. So, yeah, we'll extend it. Extend that out to there. That's right. We'll put a cut into there. Okay. So how far do we go over though?
M7001. M7001. G0K, somebody calling you.
So we go over by, I'm not sure how far. Right, let's go into this. Are we into it? No. No, we are. Let's. Is it 10 mil enough? No, let's calculate it. Calculate it. So I need to go. Need to find out how much gap we got. So we've only got this amount. So what is that amount? It's not going to tell me there, is it? Right. So there to there. 10.5 mil. 10.5, so okay. Right, let's just do 10.5, shall we? Or no, we can't. We can't do that because we need to mill it out there. So we'll leave them where they are. We'll have to put a cut in them, and then we stop that in line with that. Or we have a shorter one. No, we don't want too many different fixings. I don't really want to mill that down there, do I? Surely. Just to cope with that. This is a back one, so it could drop a bit more, couldn't it? That's what we'll do. We've got our 6 mil. So what we'll do is we'll drop that a bit more, that one, just that one. So we're already 2 mil down, aren't we? And we need to go another 2 mil. So let's drop that another 2 mil down. And that's enough for our fixing to drop in and our nut. Actually, is it enough? So we've got 4 mil. It's not enough for the nut, is it? So the problem is we'll have nothing left. It'll snap off. That's a bad idea, isn't it? So undo, push, pull. Right. So this fixing here is just one big bad idea. This fixing here. So if it's a bad idea, what do you do about it? We undo it, we get rid of it. Undo open, undo open, undo close, undo close, undo open, undo open, undo undo layers, undo, 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 undo erase. Undo erase, undo erase, undo move. Right, so we're back over there. So we've got that there. We're not sure what to do with it, so let's cut that out. Cut it. Yeah, so... Oh, I've deleted everything. Right, so what I've got to do... Hang on. Undo... Flat scripts, undo paste. That's it. Right, so we're back to there. That's it. Why is that sticking out like that, I wonder? Is that normal? Put the sides in. No, that's not normal. Shouldn't be like that. Should it? Oh, it is there as well. So put the sides in. Oh yeah, because it's overlapped. Let's have a look. Yeah, it stops there, that one. Okay. Right, oh god. Hang on then. So we can't really put one in. Can't put one there or there. Not gonna be possible, but we can put one there, there. That's in line with that, so we can certainly put one there, there and there. We can copy that one, but that's only 2. So we can't do anything with this one. And why is that? Upper... So... I forgot the call it now. Base... Base... Where's it gone? Base upper. So base upper... Yeah, we can't do anything there. We could put a smaller one in there for 6mm. I don't know. We could have something. Gotta have something. So what do we do? Cut out. Cut it out. That has to stay where it is. No, let's just ignore that for a bit. Ignore that for a bit. Can't move on with that anyway. Right, so we've had 3 hours. Yeah, I think they've had enough on this now. But I was on a roll. Yeah, never mind. Well, it's getting late. That's gonna be it for today. So what do? We got a few more fixings in. Didn't do a lot then. We altered some plastic. Oh, we did the lid. Got the lid done. And we did the fixings. We started the fixings here. Oh, we've still got an original. Oh, that's a top fixing. Needs to go, that does. Let's get rid of that. Oh no, we can reuse that. I tell you what, let's use this. We'll bring it over. We need to get rid of that one out the way. We need this one over here. I need to grab that by... We need to shrink it, don't we? So we need to shrink it by, was it 10mm? And that should give us something like... $15mm, so that's ready to go where it needs to go, but we need to grab it by... Yeah, we can grab it by the middle there and bring it over to... No, what's going on? Why is that wanting to do that? Let's leave it there a minute. What is different about that? That's weird. That's strange. Oh, because I remember now. We shrank it. So we did actually shrink it. So what we're going to do is grab the back. I'm not sure what we said was the size of it. 7.5 mil, so we need to move it by 2.5 mil. Then grab it by, grab the whole thing by there and put it over here just like that. And then we need to get rid of the side and the top. Okay. And come out of X-ray. Right, so it's the first time we see how it will work. So there's our nut and washer, and when you put the sides on, it covers that slot up. Yeah, covers it up, and we've got to fix it in place. And we need to do the same for all these others. Yep, okay. Wouldn't it be nice if that washer somehow could grab and fasten together the both of them, but when you tighten it, it's more likely to push it apart. So we will need these stitching ones to go through. Yeah. I suppose I better do the rest of them somehow. No, that's going to be it for today. Let's just put everything back together. Save it, put it all back together for now. So make sure we got everything. So PCB. Where's the PCB? PCB. And we want connectors. HDMI. HDMI card, accelerator, or I'll leave Pi-Storm on it for a change, and then your full-size Zora cards, yeah. Okay, and then what else? Front mouse shelf. And then we want the drive shelf assembly. Anything missing? There's the Pi-Storm in there, look. Pi-Storm. Oh, it's shifted position. What's happened there? Why is that shifted position? Accelerator. Pi-Storm off. That connector's shifted, hasn't it? Or is the card? No, the card hasn't shifted. That connector has. I don't know what happened there. Let's measure it. 12 mil. So I don't quite know what happened there. 12 mil. Good job, we checked that. So accelerator off, Pi-Storm. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay. Accelerator and the Pi-Storm two together, maybe, if you like. Right. Right, what's missing? The lid, the sides. Anything else missing? Alright, so front shelf bracket, that's missing. Right, so we've got a front shelf bracket again, that's good. Then we got sides. Sides are back. And then the lid on. So at the minute we didn't implement things for the lid. So the lid, yeah, that needs to sort out that there. The lid needs to fit on the sides as well. So all the sides in, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna have to sort that out. So we've got a few things to sort out. A few things, am I joking? We've got a lot of stuff to sort out. So where am I going to leave this today? Underneath, so we can see. Well, we'll either do the lids. No, we can't really see the lid, so we'll do the fixings. They look like potentiometers now. What's that like? Can't really tell what's going on. Turn the accelerator off a minute. If I can find it. Alright, we'll have just the Pi Storm on show. Let's zoom in a bit like that. Can't really see the Pi Storm. Don't know. What about that? No. Not really. No, we haven't finished that one. So the only one we finished is this one here. That'll give someone a few ideas, won't it? Yeah, that'll do. Right, that's your thumbnail for next time. Alright, that's it. We'll leave it with that. Thanks for watching, and here we go. I'm gone. Bye-bye, and
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the sword, the carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.